Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how we go from this short battered set to this gorgeous pretty blinged out gem set, so stay tuned to find out how. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry it's been a little while, there's been lots going on and I just haven't felt in the right headspace to film a video. But I'm making a comeback with showing you how I did this fab design on a Phoenix Glitter Live. So I have sculpted out a set of acrylic extensions. These are stiletto extensions and I'm just dusting off the excess. You might recognise this hand. This hand is the lovely Ben, who, if you don't know, is my boyfriend, who, I say volunteered his hand, I more commandeered it and he didn't have much of a choice in the matter. Anyway, we're doing a gorgeous spring, glittery, pretty pink sort of set. So what I've done is I've dusted off any of the acrylic filings that are there, and then I've gone in with some cleanser on a manicure brush just to properly clean it all out, because we don't want any of that dust or anything sitting in there. Like I said, these are sculpted stiletto acrylic extensions and they've actually come out pretty well. The acrylic colour powder I used is blush and it is from Phoenix Glitter. I will put a discount code on screen here so you can save some pennies if you decided you want to use any of the products. So pretty much everything I'm using today is all from Phoenix. There are just a couple of things that aren't. So you can get everything, pretty much everything that I've used from there, or you know, you can recreate it with whatever you've got in your house. That's also perfectly fine. So they are, like I said, all cleaned off now, and we are going to do a mix of some sugared, some chromes and some foils and some bling. So I've actually kept in a couple of clips in here, even though I ended up doing something that I didn't want to do, and for whatever reason I still did it. But I've just shown you that not every set goes how I plan, and ways that you can kind of fix it. So on two fingers I'm doing a thin coat of black gel polish. This is obviously to help your chrome stand out. We all know you can do them over any other colour, but black is what really makes them pop. So I'm going to do this on on Ben's pinky finger and then his index pointy finger. I'm going to cure this in my lamp, and then I'm going to go in and do a second coat again as well. I've just sped this up because we all know what it looks like to paint a finger. The one that I'm doing now, his index one, I didn't actually want to do chrome over it, and I have no idea why I did, but there we go. I wanted to do foil, so I got the foil out ready to go. I just, for whatever reason, painted black on it. This is a really gorgeous full coverage foil. We know that I normally go for ones that don't have a background on them, but I wanted this because it was that really pretty shade of pink. Here I am just finishing off the second coat and then curing it in my lamp. And I give this a full 30-second cure. I can't get my words out. It's been such a long time since I've done a voiceover or a video. Like I said, I needed to take a bit of a break. I wasn't liking any of the content that I produced, and I didn't want to put something out that I wasn't happy with, because then it's not enjoyable for you guys. So I also have a new intro. I hope you have spotted that. I really love how it looks. I've gone off on a tangent again. So what I have done is I'm just putting a thin layer of top coat over these nails. I am using the Phoenix Glitter No Wipe top coat, and I'm giving this a cure in my lamp. I cure this for about between 10 to 30 seconds, although I am running out of the top coat. There's not much left in here, and this just gives me a really nice smooth layer for my chromes to stick over. But yeah, like I said, I just haven't been happy with anything that I put out. I'm in a phase where I really want my content to be good and of good quality for you guys. I still wasn't 100% happy with how this came out, but for a first set back, you know, I'm not going to complain. So I've gone in with a pressed chrome from Phoenix. It was like a rose gold and red one, and it doesn't look bad, but it isn't actually what I wanted. Anyway, I'll go over that in a little bit, but I've obviously dusted off the excess, and I'm now going in with bubblegum acrylic. This is not one of the core powders, so unlike blush where you can build your structure, this is just a colour, and it's just it's like a bubblegum sort of candy floss pink sort of colour, and I'm putting this over blush just to give us more of a pink base. Blush, it's still pink, but it's got more of that warmer beige sort of undertone to it. And for the glitter that I'm putting over the top, I was really keen for it to be pink underneath, just so the pink glitter stands out more, if that makes sense. And it's sugared as well, so I really want it to cover nicely. So I'm next going to take the Phoenix foil gel, and on that index pointy finger I'm going to pop this on. I really sculpted this one badly. I didn't do it long enough, so I then went to make it longer, and I can see a tiny little divot in the nail from where I didn't fill that in or refine it enough with the file. But it's fine because the foil is going to cover that. So I'm putting the foil gel all over the nail, and I'm then taking the ring finger and I am putting the foil gel halfway up the nail. This probably isn't the ring finger, but it doesn't matter whether it's the left hand or the right hand, it's still the ring finger to me. I don't know what it's actually called. If you know, let me know in the comments because I'd be intrigued. So I'm putting it up to the halfway mark on that nail and I'm curing in the lamp. Then what I like to do, because the Phoenix foil gel is so sticky, I just take a lint-free wipe that has a tiny bit of cleanser on and I just give it a quick wipe. I don't scrub it, I just lightly wipe over it, and it helps the foil to stick so much better. As you can see, it stuck straight away, and I put it in, I didn't put it up high enough and I didn't want to pull it off and remove any of the design. So I'm then taking another bit of foil and just working out what bit of the foil I want and putting it on that half mark on the nail. I press it on, and then I like to work with the foil gel still warm, so I placed it where I want it, and I've gone on to my other nail and I'm just giving it a really good rub. I don't know why I can't talk today. I haven't been drinking or anything like that. I think it's just mildly nervous again. I don't know why I'm nervous, but it's been a while since I've done a voiceover. Anyway, so I'm then going to go in with a silicone tool and just give it a good old rub all over and peel it away. If any little bits don't stick where you want them to, place the foil back on and you can just give it a pull off and kind of fill it in where you want it to be. So I'm just going to let you watch me do this. So I'm now going to take a no wipe matte top coat and I'm just going to matte over this whole nail just to lock the foil in. There will still be a few little sticky areas on here and I don't want anything to get into those, so I just want to cap that foil in. And matte foils are gorgeous. Not everyone likes them, but I do. I think they're stunning. So I'm going to do that, and I'm then going to cure them in my lamp. But I'm just, before I put them into cure, I was trying to cure as many nails as possible as I could. So I'm going in with that one that I've got the chrome on, and I'm going to cure that in my lamp. I cure these for 60 seconds, and they're out. They're nice and matte. And we're going to go on to do our glittered sugared nail. So I'm taking a little bit of Minnie's Mix. I will pick out the Minnie Mouse ears. Mickey's Mix? Yeah, Minnie's Mix. And then I'm going in with one of the glitters from the Candy collection. It's a gorgeous hot pink. And I'm just taking a small bit of this one and then a large amount of Minnie's Mix and giving them a good mix together. The reason being, Minnie's Mix is a gorgeous fine glitter on its own, but I wanted it to really stand out. And the Candy collection pink has obviously a more neon shade of pink, so it stands out a lot nicer. You get a really nice contrast and mix of colours. So what I'm now doing is over that nail, I'm taking some no wipe top coat, and the reason I'm doing the no wipe top coat and not curing it is it means that when I pour my glitter over the top for the sugar technique, when I pop it in the lamp, I know that the gel underneath won't have a tacky layer, and it's very unlikely that there'll be any uncured product that could cause an allergy. And also, like I said, it means that you don't have any stickiness underneath and everything is going to stick perfectly. So I'm literally just trying to fish out some of the Minnie Mouse ears and popping some glitter underneath to catch any glitter spillage. And I'm just going to sprinkle this over. As you can see, there's some like little iridescent bits in there. You've got some brighter pink bits. And then with a gloved finger, I run my finger down the sides and round just to make sure there's no stray bits of glitter. If you're doing this, make sure you use gloves, because if there's any uncured top coat there, it could cause an allergy, and that's the last thing we want. So look how pretty it is. Anyway, I'm going to cure this in my lamp just to make sure that it's all done, and then I'm going to give him a good old dust off, just to remove any of that excess glitter. And ta-da! Here he is, super pretty. Okay, so I then decided that this pinky finger was not the right sort of pink for me. So I'm going in with a file and just filing it enough that my top coat would stick to it again, basically. So I can do a more purpley pink chrome. So I'm doing exactly what I did before, layer of top coat all over the nail and curing it for about 30 seconds. And it's just going to make sure that this gorgeous coloured chrome really stands out. And this is like the hollow pinky purple one. The hollow doesn't pick up very well on the camera. My lighting is all a bit skew within the cabin at the minute, but you can just see it vaguely there. And it was much more of the colour that I wanted to go for. Now, as you can see, I left a little bit of the nail bare on that full coverage foil one. So I'm going back in with the foil gel and replacing it. The reason I kept in these bits where I didn't like it was just so you can see that not everything goes to plan, and it's really easy to fix little things like that. And I just think it's nice to be transparent and you can see that actually these things happen. But I'm going back in with that foil over that side bit and any other little areas that I think I might have missed. I'm not panicking too much about that cuticle line because we are going to put gems on there, but I'm just kind of rubbing the foil in to make sure that it's all nicely covered. I'm next taking some gem glue, and on this half and half nail I'm zoomed in so you can actually see what I'm doing, and I kind of go in basically a cross shape. I go up the nail and then along the line where the foil meets the rest of the nail, and this is where our gems are going to stick. The reason I do a gem glue is it's a slightly thicker viscosity, so the gems are really going to stick into it. I then go around the cuticle line on this nail. I then take my matte top coat and I lightly brush over the top of this, and this is just so that actually once all of the gems are on, the gem glue doesn't cure shiny. We're going to have a nice matte nail. And then I don't cure that, and I'm going to go in with my Phoenix Bling Box gems. These are gorgeous, gorgeous gems. They came in a box. It's £50 for the full box, and it's fully loaded, all different shapes. I'm awful with crystal placement, so I can't really tell you what I'm doing. I'm just winging it. Charlie, one of the other ambassadors for Phoenix, did a set with some similar crystals, and it looked really pretty, so I kind of took that as a little bit of inspiration. I will pop a photo of what she did up here somewhere so you can see as well, because it was really pretty. So I kind of took a little bit of what she did as some inspo, and then in true jazz fashion I winged it and just went with what I thought. So I'm going to stop talking because I've blabbered on and you're all probably sick of hearing me talk. I'm just going to let you watch what I do in terms of the crystal placement, and then I'll be back. So I finished faffing around with the crystals and where I want them. I'm going to just pop this in the lamp to cure it, make it all go matte and secured again. And then we're going to pop some cuticle oil on, but I really like how they look. The crystals are super shiny. Anyway, like I said, we're going to pop some cuticle oil on now. Ben's an electrician, so his hands are never in great shape, but I just want to give them a little bit of a nourishing again, because we've obviously cleansed them and there's been lots of filing dust. But yeah, I really love how these have come out. They are a super pretty spring floral set, a little bit out of my comfort zone with the crystal placements and stuff. But yeah, I really hope you guys have liked this first video back. Please do like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.